Alright, Complex Games, you win. You want me to play this game your way? Fine, I'll play it your way. You know what? It's time. It's time. It's time, people. It's time. It's Rambo time. It's on now. And not just Rambo. Cheat Rambo, armed with the cheat hammer and cheat book. Don't be ashamed of using these. The developers have made the legendary Grandmaster campaign so difficult that this is the only way to go. So slap it on and go all blood for the blood god on these Nurgle fools. No pity, no remorse, no fear. I'm going to compress the first episode and cover everything up all the way to the Craftwell mission where I failed the last Let's Play session, and start the regular hour-long Let's Play programming after that. Or if you enjoy this kind of edited down episodes, let me know. I can even do an episode that's a hybrid between the full long Let's Play session and the edited down version that I'm putting up right now. Basically just edit out all the quiet moments and the downtime. Anyway, the biggest issues I faced last time was not using the Rambo build and corruption. I ended up with the Morbus Gate event even before I could reach the Craftwell mission. Also, having to abandon all Technophage missions started taking a toll on my build order and experience farming. So this time, my first research topic was corruption reduction, and then I instantly started the story research line because I got tired of avoiding Technophage missions and wanted to unlock the Dreadnought ASAP. The Dread becomes available right after the Craftwell mission, so for the first time ever, I triggered the Craftwell mission under 160 days. Yes, I went against a lot of my guys and didn't even touch the stratagem page. As powerful as Gates of Infinity is, the new update has made the campaign map a far deadlier threat than any of the new enemies or warp surges that they have introduced. Abandoning Technophage missions has become a risk that slowly snowballs out of control, and so getting the Dread up and running as soon as possible is now paramount in the new campaign. In this new meta, Gates of Infinity needs to be delayed to after the Craftwell mission. Also, if you look at my last campaign, corruption was out of control. So this time, to keep it in check, I decided to deploy 2 Prognosticars as early as possible. With just 1 level of warp drives and 2 Prognosticars, I was able to consistently hit 2 missions every bloom spawning, allowing me to level up my squad very quickly. Being able to hit 2 spawn locations every spawning is the best way to keep corruption down. So this will be my new build order moving forward. Initial repair of the Augurium, followed by the initial repair of the Augmentation Chamber, then Plasma Reactor, then level 1 Warp Drive, and finally followed by level 1 Augurium. As always, build level 1 and 2 of the Augmentation Chambers only if you're short on servitors and need a filler construction tech so you don't waste the construction speed buff. You should be able to do all of this before day 150. As for the squad, initially I am running 2 Justicars, an Interceptor, and a Purgator. My plan is to level the Knight Requisition option in the Armory and then recruit and retrain a higher level Apothecary to round out the Rambo build. Right now, I'm running the Purgator solely for the Disruption Shot, which is Kadek's Kryptonite in the Craftwell mission. After that, I'll switch to the Apothecary. I didn't get lucky on the passive traits. Iolanthus and Thule healed better, so I scrapped Thule and went with Rugen, who had 10% chance to crit with range attacks. I usually don't go with him because his point distribution is always whack, but this time I decided to go with an early Astral Aim route. It proved to be a great option for dealing with the Chunky Boys and the Grenadiers. Storm, the Interceptor, had 1 more willpower, which is whatever, and Boars also got range crit damage as a trait. For leveling, I made a beeline for the Honor of the Chapter, and then grabbed some Aegis skills on the Justicars. I am not even gonna touch the Provoke tree this time. The Interceptor I leveled up the way I described it in my Rambo build. Since I am running the Rambo build, I focus on upgrading the melee weapons, Knight recruitment, and war gear in the Armory, with any extra points going into ranged weapons. I didn't get lucky with the early weapon drops, but I did snag a Hailer Skull and a level 2 Medical Skull. And as for the fights, it's the Rambo build. A couple of bonks here, a couple of brrr there, and voila! Just easy butchering and smooth sailing. I thought the first Dreadnought mission might give me problems, but then I remember, it's Rambo! Easy peasy. It is a Rambo build, and so its biggest issue is complacency. It's so powerful that you stop paying attention, and that is why my second interceptor that I recruited got wrecked.
This battle is not over.
Yes, I am going with a second interceptor, and a third, and a fourth, and a fifth. That's right, my second squad is going to be 4 interceptors. Is this what you want? Complex games? Killing the complexity in games? The death of creativity? The end of options? An endless spam of interceptors? Look what you have made me do! Look! Anyway, thanks to the Rambo, the corruption reduction, and the early prognosticar array, I was able to easily waltz my way up to the Craft World mission. I will start the Let's Play campaign from here, so let me know if you prefer the edited down version of the campaign, or if you want me to continue with the old school hour-long Let's Play session. Or if you want something that's a hybrid of the two, you know what? I will leave a poll on the community page and you can vote there on what kind of videos you want me to make for this campaign. Other than that, thank you for sticking around, and I will see y'all next time. Peace!